Hey everyone, mindlessbile here. And today I got an easy kill of a video. Today I was checking out Jidlid's newest video. He had been tagged for one of these YouTuber Q&As that are constantly seem to be going around and everyone seems to be making videos off of. And I was always kind of happy to not be tagged for him, actually. No offense, Jid. I'm kind of happy to do this video because I'm feeling lazy today and I'd much rather just put this out than actually edit an actual videos. But, I try not to answer questions and be too overly honest about myself on this channel because every time I do, I tend to lose subscribers, which is funny because it usually tells me that I'm doing things right when I'm losing subscribers. At least it tells me that I'm actually being myself and not holding back, which I don't like to do. But normally when I get subscribers, it's usually the message comes like 5 minutes later. Oh, I subbed to your channel. Could you sub back? But we got a nice easy kill video. This is kind of like oh, I don't know. He didn't even write down what it was. He said it was like a YouTube challenge or something like that. I don't know what the specific name it is. He called it a Q&A, so that's what I'll call it. And I guess I got to tag people, which is going to be difficult because most of the people who will actually, I know specifically watch my videos have already kind of done this. So anyone I tag, probably not going to watch this. So they're probably not going to do anything back or tag anyone else. But, I've always been good at destroying trends. So let's get started. The first question out of 10, and I'm not going to bother editing and putting the questions up on the screens. If you guys can't understand me, then tough. I'm lazy today. How long have you been doing YouTube? I started on July 4th. It's funny enough because I'm not very patriotic, but it just kind of worked out that way. I started on July 4th of this year, 2016. Good old screw you in the ass 2016. I mean, honestly, 2016. I don't mind to get off a topic, but what's next? You got to come into my house and start knocking my DVDs off my shelf or something? Be like, oh, is this your set of Dragon Ball Z stuff back there behind you? Oh, we're going to crush season 7 and ruin the set. Or it's like, oh, did you like this, kitty? And freaking boot it out the window or something. I mean, honestly, give it a rest, all right? You got 4 days left. Fucking chill. But so that makes it at about 7 months and another couple days that I've been doing YouTube videos. So it's like, yeah, I can't believe I stuck with it this long because I'm kind of a very obsessive but very fickle person at the same time. I get on kicks for things and then the next kick comes and I kind of abandon. Well, I don't really abandon it. I just kind of postpone it until I get to kick for it again. But kind of took over my life, really. And I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as whether or not I enjoy it, it's about a 6 or 7 most of the time that I'm actually doing this. But for some odd reason, I keep on doing it. So we'll see how much longer that lasts. But question number 2 is, how many videos do you have on your channel? I looked it up. I have 162 videos, which is, I would have had more, but I took this kind of week off for Christmas. I kind of quit putting stuff out. I was going to put out a bunch of Friday the 13th stuff, but after the second video got less than like 10 fucking views, I figured what's the fucking point in wasting my time editing and releasing videos when I could just be enjoying this short-lived beta for 5 days. It's why waste my time and waste yours. Well, you're not going to waste your time because you obviously don't watch my videos, but I decided to take the break for the Christmas holiday since I was busting my ass with work and cookie making and holiday preparations as it was, and I took that little break off before Thanksgiving, or I probably would have been up near 200, because I usually like to try to release a video at least once a day. I used to do upwards to 2 or 3 videos a day when I first started, just trying to plug out as much content as I could, but once again, why put out 3 videos that are nobody going to watch? People will just not watch 1 video as they will 3. So, I kind of evened out that way. And it's a lot easier on me and allows me to not put my whole entire free time into this. Question number 3. What was my favorite video to record? Well, I do Let's Plays, so they're all kind of the same. I just, hit the record button and play games. If you're going to ask me what my favorite Let's Play would be, or what I think my best Let's Play, I think my best would probably be The Evil Within, because the game kind of annoyed me and the characters were just so freaking lame in it. Not that I didn't necessarily enjoy playing the game, but the characters and the writing and the plot structure was just so kind of stupid. I had a good time kind of insulting it the whole entire time. And as far as like a normal expected Let's Play YouTuber commentary of like being funny, I think that was my best work. Maybe Five Nights at Freddy. Maybe be like my favorite recording Let's Play, mostly because I didn't really have to concentrate too much on the game. I just sat there and pointed and clicked at the screen, so it was really easy. I like easy. But other than that, I mean, favorite videos to record, I don't know. Did that one where I cut my throat for the Friday the 13th, but unfortunately no one really watched it, so put a lot of time and effort into that for nothing. And as I go back and I showed my buddy who hasn't been around in a couple months the video yesterday, he didn't seem to get much of a laugh out of it, so it probably wasn't that good anyways. So moving on, I got it written down here on my phone here. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Well, I'm one of those people who never have favorites. Like I said, I'm very obsessive and fickle, and I kind of go back and forth. And I tried to come up with a list of favorites, and I came up with about four that I seem to watch very regularly. One, the person who tagged me, obviously, Jid Lid. I think we have very similar personalities in many respects, and different enough that keeps things interesting. But I like watching his videos, and I always find time to watch his, especially since he releases like a 2 minute video once a week. So I wouldn't be very much of a YouTube friend if I couldn't cut out 2 minutes of my week to enjoy his content. I will spend a lot of time watching Mr. Charles. Uh, and I gotta say, at first, I really wasn't too much into his stuff, mostly because he wasn't playing games that I really liked or cared much about. And eventually that ended up being what I really did like about him, because he played these goofy off the wall games that I would have never heard of or never saw before, some of which I'd eventually like to play and put on this channel, like SCP and Spooky's Funhouse of Scares or whatever the fuck it is. I actually got that one downloaded and started doing it, but I just kind of got sidetracked on other shit. There's Diginix. And once again, people like Diginix and Mr. Charles, they've kind of been with me, and I've kind of been a part of their community and them a part of mine since the very beginning. Since Diginix started a good bit before us, but I believe Mr. Charles started like a week or two before me on YouTube. And we all kind of met on the NewTubers page, even though fuck you Reddit, fuck you NewTubers, your shit's lame. But we all kind of met there, and they're like the only people I really kept in contact. And it was funny because I usually only like want to promote my channel to people who are kind of like me, and because I can't really relate to people who put comments or ain't like me. I always see that on, like, especially at Jizlid's channel. When I first started watching his videos, I'd see people putting stuff on there about swear words or subject matter, and I'm like, why are you here watching it? It's like I'm making this videos for a certain set of people, not everyone, maybe not necessarily children or anything like that. But, it's like, if you don't like the content, go. It's like, if you're going to tell me not why, at least give me some constructive criticism. But, not too many people leave dislikes. I think I maybe have like five, maybe more at this point. I gave up on counting once you have so many videos. But all in all, I'd say Jid Lid, Mr. Charles, Diginix, and Wasocracy. Diginix turned me on to Wasocracy through Twitter once I signed on to Twitter. God, I hate social media. But now I seem to be kind of like hooked on it because I don't know, it fills the hours at work while I'm smoking cigarettes, and it beats having to listen to other people talk to me about their lives and opinions on events and stuff that they like. So it kind of fills the void. But, Wasocracy's pretty cool. He's a guy from Tennessee. So it's nice having. I usually only watch foreigners because I usually don't like my own people. But Wasocracy's like me. He's a loner. Doesn't really have friends, and if the few he does, he probably doesn't hang out much with, just like I don't. And he kind of does his own things and doesn't give a fuck about anyone else. And I can relate with that. And plus, he's got a weird kind of sense of humor like me, and find his videos entertaining. So I picked out about four, and I can't think of any other ones that I really watch religiously. There's other ones I like, but they don't put out a lot of content, or they're playing games that I either don't like or that I plan on playing myself, so I don't want to spoil them. So I really don't get to watch them as much as I do these guys because they play stuff that I normally wouldn't play. Oh, what do we got here? Pick a YouTuber to do collaboration with. Though I am going to be doing a collaboration with, hopefully if it goes through, with Mr. Charles, Diginix, and Dr. Ginger Snaps, who I never watched or really got into. I never gave him a chance yet. I know he's probably an entertaining guy, but I got enough people content I watched, really. Don't really need to sign on to any more. But really, I don't really give a crap about collaborations. I probably won't even record that for my channel. I just want to do it just because, I'd like to talk live with my friends I've made and kind of play a game and have a little bit of fun. I'm not really going to try to record or make it entertaining. It's going to be Mr. Charles videos, really. So I'm more or less just going to be in the background playing the game and letting him take over. I really don't, I'm more of a horror sci-fi gamer. Age of Empires 2, which is what we're going to be playing, isn't really my thing. I played it, I am enjoying it, but it's just, I do horror games. My best commentaries are for my more horror oriented content, so I'm going to more or less stick with that, horror and sci-fi. But really, I really don't, like I said, I don't like multiplayer games, and I really don't play well with others, so collaborations just really aren't my thing. Though I do think I'm kind of funnier when I'm around other people, because I got somebody to bounce jokes or insults off of, but still, I'm lazy. It requires coordination, time scheduling, stuff like that, and I just don't like commitments. But like I said, Mr. Charles was one of my good friends, and when he asked to do it, I jumped at the chance just to, help him out and be a good pal. Uh, oh, stupid monitor went off. I'm talking for too long. We gotta start wrapping this up here. Where do I see my channel in the future? Well, I really don't see my channel as having much of a future. It seems to slowly grow. So let's say we do a 2 year time frame. What am I at? 62 subscribers. I'll probably lose a few for this one, but I don't know, 70 subscribers, 75, if I even continue doing it. I said originally, if this doesn't become successful or show any like true promise at being successful after 2 years, that I'll probably go back to just, playing games and not hassling myself to record them. So we'll see where we go with that. I'm already at the point that this, like, well, I don't even say lowest period of YouTubing, but I'm at that point where I'm just like, ugh, why am I doing this? I mean, honestly, it's like I go through all the effort to edit videos and try to make thumbnails and try to do what everyone says to do to make a successful channel, short of the shameless self-promoting on social media and other things. And it's still, I get like 10, 15 fucking views at best. And it's like, I'm really starting to question, do I really want to continue to do this? It seems to be kind of pointless. It just seems to be me wasting my time, which is good because, me spending as much time on other things means I don't dwell in my own self-destructive thoughts. So it's kind of helpful in that review, but... All right, moving on. A quote or saying you live by. I thought about this one all day at work, and I really don't have any. I mean, I'm kind of like my own person, and I really don't kind of listen to the opinions or thoughts of others, mostly because they're not me, and their life experience and things that they've learned and got from those experiences really don't aren't mine. So any sayings they do obviously aren't going to work for me. I know a lot of people got famous quotes that they have to prop them up or whatever, and I really can't think of anything. I wanted to give you a real badass quote, like the coat of arms quotes from the one Edgar Allan Poe story, The Cask of Amontillado, where the family coat of arms got the thing with a snake striking the ankle that is the heel that it's crushing its spine, and it says once you translate from Latin, no one strikes me without impunity, but people strike me all the time, and I don't do much about anything about it, so really doesn't classify as me. I don't got any quotes. Any quotes I've ever kind of said was "It knows what it's doing," and I can't remember if I got that from Harry Dean Stanton's character from the first Alien or from Repo Man, but that was his often quote for it knows what it's doing, and I've used that an awful lot. But like I said, I really don't live by people's philosophies. I kind of got my own, so no good answer there. Oh, here's the fun one here. Why did you start YouTube? Money, of course, money. I mean, honestly, I mean, why else am I going to sit here and record my dumbass playing games? I mean, I didn't even watch YouTube. I thought YouTube was stupid, and I thought the people who watched it and uploaded content was stupid. People would show me these videos at work, and it would infuriate me. Like, oh, check out this YouTube video, this jackass doing this jackass thing. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Who the fuck gives a shit? Don't you actually have any real entertainment to watch? Something that required people put work or time or artistic creativity in? You're going to watch some 16-year-old kid throw a fucking PlayStation 3 into a vat of dry ice in his back pool, or some guy slapping around chicken on the floor, or Pootie Pie acting like a fucking asshole. And then it dawned on me, one, I hate working. I hate people, and I hate working because I normally have to be around people to do so, and I don't want to have to work for the rest of my life. Like I said, I want money. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be millions. I don't want to be famous. I don't like people. I don't want all kinds of people bothering me, especially even if it's just on my comment section. I enjoy my comments, but I went over and I spied on some of the big YouTubers that everyone likes, Jacksepticeye, Pootie Pie, Markiplier, all those people, and I read their comments, and it's just the most asinine, childish, stupid fucking shit I've ever seen. People just making fart jokes and just random things, and then people picking up on it and going on it for like comments after comments, and it's like dizzyingly stupid, and I just hope that never happens to me. Like Jidlid said in his tag today, I'd like a nice cult following of people who actually enjoy my content and who are like me and looking for content made by people like them. So anything more than that, I really don't want. I don't want millions. I just don't want to have to work for a fucking living. And I enjoy playing video games. I don't necessarily don't enjoy doing YouTube videos, but it's not necessarily something I'm fucking, you just can't wait to get home and start editing and pump out another fucking video and make that fucking thumbnail. That's really not. Oh, God, I hate family. It's not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. So, yeah, I don't know. What was I? Oh, why did I start? Yeah, like I said, I hope to make enough money so that I can quit my job, get a cabin in the middle of the woods, a couple chickens, a couple pigs, grow some stuff, and avoid human life for the rest of my life before I'm forced to kill anyone. That's about it. Okay, what challenges have you faced as a YouTuber? Oh, geez, I figure whoever wrote this didn't mean it for Let's Players. Let's see. Every now and then, I have to pull my keyboard tray out here, and I have to hit the alternate +9 button, which enables me to steal the content from games at which I talk over, kind of claim as my own creative content, and then throw on there. And I don't know, sometimes when I do morning videos, it's like I didn't get that morning poop in, and I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, oh crap, I got to take a shit. And, I got to kind of like pause my video at an opportune moment to make it not look like I took a shit. It's like, other than that, none whatsoever. Like I said, it's really not a challenging thing. I mean, editing's a bit obnoxious. Waiting for things to upload is a bit obnoxious. Writing descriptions that nobody reads is obnoxious. Writing all those stupid tags at the bottom, it's a bit obnoxious. A lot of obnoxious shit, but any actual types of hurdles or anything like that, none whatsoever. And our last one. What are my inspirations for videos? Once again, I just kind of take other people's contents and talks over it. There's really no inspiration involved. My hate, you know, it's it's about it. The inspiration that I've gotten from the fact that I don't like people and I like to be insulting and nasty and an all around not nice fellow. I don't know. Not easily inspired. I mean, I like movies and literature and all kinds of other things, but it really doesn't curtail to my Let's Plays. So I think that's about it. I think that's all 10 questions. I'm not going to bother writing anything in the description for anyone to answer them. As far as tagging people goes, like I said, I really don't know who's going to watch this. A good bit of the people who I watch don't watch my videos, or if they do, they just put an awesome bro in the comments, and which basically tells me you don't watch. So, yeah, if you watch this and want to do it, go ahead. If not, whatever. Good talk, guys. Later.